Okay, you guys, so really simple meal for today. I'm doing some Salisbury steaks. I had these mushrooms in the fridge and I wanted to make a sauce out of them. So I was like, okay, let me just make some Salisbury steaks with the mushroom sauce. And what I have over here is ground beef. I would say about 4 pounds, so you can use 3 to 4 pounds of ground beef. I'm gonna add in black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, salt. I have 1.5 cups of breadcrumbs over here, 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, and this is the brand I use. I get it from Costco, and 2 eggs that I'm gonna whisk and then put it in there. And for the sauce, it's gonna be mushrooms, half of this onion because it's a large onion, 2 cloves of garlic, beef stock, and also gonna add in a little bit of flour and butter and make a sauce out of it. Okay, for the spices, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, and 1 tablespoon of salt. They're all gonna go in there and I'm gonna mix it. Here they are. It made about 9 and I made them into oval shapes. I made a lot because my kids love the leftovers. You don't have to do as many as I did. Next, I'm gonna clean the mushrooms, chop the onion and garlic, and get it ready. Okay, next I'm gonna start on searing the patties. I have a skillet, non-stick skillet on the stove and it's on high. I have a foil tray over here because I'm gonna finish cooking them in the oven with the mushroom sauce. I'm not gonna add any grease. Sear them on both sides for a couple minutes on each side. And then I will put them in the tray. Once I get that brown color on it, flip it to the other side. Okay, here's all the patties. They're out. In the same skillet, I'm gonna put in the mushrooms with a couple tablespoons of butter, and I'm gonna saute the mushrooms for a couple minutes, and then I will add the onions and garlic. Here's the mushroom. They got a little color on it. Now I'm going to add the onions and garlic and saute that for a couple minutes as well. Okay, I'm gonna sprinkle in some flour, 1/4 of a cup of flour. Mix that. Next, I'm gonna put in 2 cups of the beef broth. Mix this pretty well. Sprinkle in some salt. Salt and pepper is to taste. Some black pepper. And mix this all together, and I'm gonna pour it right over the steaks. Okay, here it is. Now all of this goes right on top. and I'm gonna cover it and place it in the oven to finish cooking it. Okay, here I covered it with a layer of foil, and my oven is preheating. It's at 375. As soon as it's done preheating, I'm gonna put this in there for 25 to 30 minutes to finish cooking it. Okay, for the mashed potatoes to go with the Salisbury steaks, I have about 5 potatoes in here that I cut in large cubes, and I'm putting it in my pressure cooker. I'm gonna add about a cup of chicken broth to it. There. Sprinkle it with some salt, and I'm going to close up the pressure cooker. Put the valve on pressure, and then I'm going to put it to pressure cook and bring it down to 15 minutes. That should be enough, and it's gonna start. Okay, the pressure cooker stopped. I put it on warm and I released all the pressure. Here's the potatoes. I'm gonna put in about 4 tablespoons of butter, half a cup of milk, and mash this. Sprinkle it with black pepper or white pepper if you have it. I don't. And salt to taste. And mix. And that's it. Creamy, creamy mashed potatoes. And I have the pressure cooker on warm. I'm gonna cover it and wait until we're ready to eat it. Okay, to go with the Salisbury steak, I had these white zucchinis in the fridge and they're starting to go bad. I don't want them to go bad. I don't want to waste them. So I washed them. I'm going to cut off the ends and cut them into steaks. Saute them in a skillet with some olive oil, black pepper, and salt. And they will go perfect with the mashed potatoes and the Salisbury steak. A little bit of olive oil in the pan. Salt and pepper on both sides. And here they are out of the oven, and we're ready to eat.